The producers of One Punch Man Season 3 outsourced the entirety of Episode 6 to a Chinese sweatshop studio, and to nobody's surprise, it looks absolutely terrible. You know, I wasn't going to do a video on this week's One Punch Man episode because I felt like I was beating a dead horse, but considering they managed to one-up themselves with how bad they're handling this series, I think it's totally fair game. The main focus of my anger for this episode was the absolutely generational aura loss that Genos had because of this outsource. It genuinely feels like this was drawn by a 6th grader using Microsoft Paint, especially when you compare it to the scenes from the manga, which somehow the manga has more frames in the same panel than the anime does. This episode also cut out several panels from the manga, especially between Genos and Fubuki. On their way to Saitama's apartment, they have a very serious discussion about how they're going to handle the Monster Association, and they spend a decent amount of time in the manga covering that. But their entire conversation in the anime is had in this single shot of the side of a building for some reason. They didn't even want to animate the characters walking. Also, what's the deal with these heavily colored still shots they keep giving us? Are they trying to be JoJo's or something? I genuinely didn't think this season could get any worse, but congratulations, you guys managed to prove me wrong.